Guys, I'm super happy and proud to work together with OneFootball, the best application to stay up to date about all Juve related stuff. If you are asking yourself how I do to inform you every single day, a big part is thanks to OneFootball that keep me every time up to date thanks to all the crazy and nice notifications. The link is into the description. It's for free. Download it and I will guide you through really easy about everything you can do with the amazing OneFootball app. You want to know about news about Ronaldo? You have news about Ronaldo. News about Morata? Not difficult. News about Morata. You have a lot of other things like videos that you can find on OneFootball, and you have also all the transfer rumors. Not only that, because if you want to know all the scores of the games, you go, you scroll, you have all the games. Barcelona, Juventus. If you want to know up front all the nice to know things, they are inside, and then you choose the competition you want to see the ranking. Unfortunately, we are not yet first, but they know it, and then you scroll, you know the stats about Ronaldo, how many goals did he score in Serie A, you go, boom, he scored 8. Amazing, up to date. You can choose the competition you want. Juventus under 23, Italy, they are all there. Guys, link in the description, it's here, it's below, do it now. I tell you immediately, and you can write it down wherever you want. Write it, pin it, take a screenshot, record the video, do whatever you want. We will win the Scudetto, the 10th in a row. We will do it. You will take me as a crazy, you will take me as a fool, you will take, I don't know, you will think that I'm crazy, probably. But today, I know, and I can guarantee you, we will win the 10th in a row, and it will be the most epic Scudetto ever. You know why? Because today we were horrible. We didn't play well. First time, disgusting. Second half, even worse. No reaction. Sloppy player. We were devastated by Inter. They were stronger than us. We have to say what it is. Inter is not the strongest team in the world. But we were bad. We were really bad. We were really bad. Worst Juventus of the season, because not only we played bad, but we played bad without conviction. We had no ideas. We made mistakes. Everyone. The trainer, the players that came in. I want to save 2 players today. It's Chiellini and McKennie. We have a future star. This guy is a beast. He's immense. He's a great player, and he will be an icon of Juve for the future. But we were bad. We were really bad. I was not happy to see what I saw today. I see a lot of people not believing in the Scudetto, and that's your right. I understand. It hurts seeing a Juve like that. It's not the first time of the season that it happened, but we knew it. We knew that it would have been really difficult because we changed a lot of players, because we have a new coach, because we miss character. We are in a moment where Ronaldo is not performing at all. We have Chiellini, Morata that are back from injury. We have Chiesa coming back from injury. We have no subs. We have players all together in January, the month where it had to be decisive, out of the team. De Ligt, Cuadrado, Alexandro. And I'm absolutely not finding excuses, because today we deserve to lose. Actually, we are lucky. We are lucky that it's only 2-0. Disaster of Juve today. I was thinking the same thing, Giuseppe. Not done yet. Thank you, Robert. I was feeling alone versus the world. And I understand. I really understand the anger of the people. That Szczesny did really bad. I know. Danilo looked like the Danilo of last season. I know Rabiot was a disaster. He came back the player that I never wanted to sign at Juve. I know all of that. I want to cry today because this is not the Juventus that I want to show to the world. But it happens. It happens. It happens. And what do we do now? We go away from Juve. We say that Juve is the worst team of the world. We say that it's over. Pirlo out. That's what we want to say. Do we want to be supporters like that? One day Pirlo is the best coach of the world versus Milan, and then one day is the Pirlo out. I don't buy it. I understand frustration because I have no excuses for what we saw today. And my friend Softic, he found the time to be here. No heart, no desire. And this is why I'm really pissed off, because I agree with you. Poor Juventus. We got totally outplayed. De Ligt is missed and McKennie is a must. Every single game. Prove me wrong, Juventus. I believe they will. And you know why? Because I trust the management. I trust Juventus. And this is unacceptable. For you guys that are super frustrated in the chat, for me that didn't want to do the video. I will be really honest with you. I wanted to go up to sleep next to my wife and forget that game. But I put my face on it. I put my face on probably the worst game that I saw since, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. But we are here. And the management knows because they were in the stands and they know and they saw what happened. These guys are professional. And I can reassure you, it will not be funny in the locker room. This week will not be funny. We will have to prepare a game in Supercoppa versus Napoli that won today 6-0. They are full of positivity. We are full of negativity. But we are Juventus, and I believe in my team. Milan will not keep the run. They will not keep the run. Inter, for me, it's not a consistent team. They will bottle it, as always, as their history is saying. And Juventus will start. We saw some progression in the last games. We totally lost today. Outplayed is totally a really wrong word today. It's totally correct. Totally correct. Because we were outplayed in every single area on the field. That second goal, I never saw that. I never saw that in my life. From Andanovic to Bastoni. Bastoni, an amazing assist. From all the field to Barella, man of the match, without any hesitation. And the guy, he made it between a Chiellini that gave his heart and his soul. But probably it's hard for Chiellini coming back from injury. It's hard. It's really hard. And a Bonucci that has a really difficult moment. If on that one you top up Danilo, that was the Danilo of last season, we have a real big problem. But the midfield, where is our midfield? We saw the same efforts against Fiorentina. It would be the last time. But we saw it again today. Pirlo's words. I think that this one was even worse than versus Fiorentina. Because versus Fiorentina, you come from a game where you think that you are invincible because you won. You are happy, two victories in a row. You underestimate Fiorentina. That was really bad this season with Prandelli that never won at that moment. It's a big mistake, but you underestimate it and then you lose. And also you can find excuses of that game because you concede a goal immediately and then you lose Quadrado after a few minutes. Today was even worse because you play all the game 11 versus 11 and you are playing versus Inter and you know that it's a decisive game. So for me, there is no excuses today. It's still a long season. I'm happy when Gio comes in. He's bringing a bit of positivity. And I'm happy because I'm not the only one today that tried to be positive. But we need to stay with Pirlo. Like you said, many injuries and players out. Once the Champions League starts, we are going to turn up. Today, if you tell me, Giuseppe, we sign for progression. We sign for beautiful things towards the future. and we leave alone the Scudetto, I don't sign. For me, I really believe that this Scudetto is possible because Juventus is Juventus, and we saw beautiful performance of Juventus in the season. We saw really difficult things and bad things, but we saw also beautiful things. And I believe that Juventus, the first half of Juventus we saw versus Genoa, the one that we saw versus Milan, the one that we saw versus Barcelona, it can continue. I really believe in it. Chiellini, man of the match. He ate Lukaku. We lost battle in the midfield. For me, I agree with Chiellini. I agree on that one, but there was not even a battle in the midfield. And this is what makes me sad today. What I wanted to see today was a fighting spirit. If we speak about the game, what can we say? What can we say? I don't even know the stats, but I'm scared to see them. I'm really scared to see them, the stats, because the stats would be really painful to see. But I don't need to see them because I saw the game with my eyes. I'm really, really sad. And I agree here. We lost to a mediocre team. Inter is not a strong team. We were bad today. The worst was Bentancur. I think that the worst was Bentancur, was Ramsey, was Rabiot. What can we say about these guys? We talked about it versus Genoa and the game before. We said something really important. We said it looks like the midfielder that is on the bench is our best midfielder. Whoever it is it Rabiot? Is it Bentancur? Is it Arthur? Is it McKennie? Our best midfielder is always on the bench. I don't know what's happening with our midfield, but our midfield that start has a real difficulty. Whoever you play, you can play with a lot of different players. You can play with all the combination in the world. We have big problems there. Today, Ronaldo was not good, and we know that. But the whole team was not good. Nobody. Morata was frustrated. I don't know why he was frustrated. I don't understand why you are running behind a player, committing a foul, giving a yellow. You could have had a red because it's not okay to do things like that. Ali, ciao Ali, and thank you. Only hope Juve have is to win last 18 games. I hope that Inter and AC Milan end up drawing and losing a few games, but forza Juve fino alla fine. It is. I agree with you. We don't have many choices now. Huh? It's now or never. It's now or never. It's the moment where you are stick against the wall and you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do, but you have to do something. And I hope that we can recuperate our players. I think that this season we were penalized a lot by the destiny, with Ronaldo out, with McKennie out, with all the players out. De Ligt, Chiellini, Chiellini was injured. De Ligt was injured in the beginning of the season. Demiral was injured. So many injuries, so many COVID-related situations. I think that we paid enough. And on top of that, let's be honest, how many wrong decisions of the referees in the past games. So I believe we paid enough. And at a certain moment, the chance has to come back. Our midfield needs a slap in the face. Bentancur, Ramsey, and Rabiot are not worth the love. But I'm a supporter that love Juventus and every single player until the end, and until they are there. But today it's difficult. It's difficult because how many praises did I give to Bentancur? How many praises did I give to a player that I don't really like in the beginning, but Rabiot when he was playing well? Ramsey, I always said, Ramsey is, and this is one of our biggest problems, and I hope Juventus management realize that this is one of our problems. We have Ramsey that is key in our play. He's really a key in our play. And if Ramsey is the man that we have to count on, I believe we have some problems. I believe we have some problems because, unfortunately, because I like the man. How can you not like the man? He's a really great player, but you don't know what Ramsey will. You don't know what Ramsey will show up. You never know. You don't know what Ramsey will show up. Which Ramsey will it be? The extraordinary Ramsey that is able to link with the two players, that is able to bring that creativity, or is it the Ramsey that we saw today? So we need an alternative there. And McKennie, unfortunately, a guy that nobody knew, he is the one that we need today. He's crucial in our game. It's the one that needs to start every single game. And this is worrying because the guy, I don't know how many million he received, not a lot. But then you have players like Ramsey Rabiot that are taking 7. That's really a lot, unfortunately, because they were free agents. So let's see what we are able to do now. I see people are saying Arthur, he sits on the bench with a really high salary fee. Actually, the fee, why it was so high, because it was a profit thing. The player was great. The player is great. He has a lot of talent and potential. Unfortunately, at the moment, he's still not integrated 100% in the game of what Pirlo is expecting for him. This is one thing. And the second thing is, don't forget, he comes from also an injury, and he is not there. He's not there. We saw it in the last game. He is not there. And this is also a problem. If he doesn't enter today, it means that he's not there. So yes, we have a lot of problems. One of the problems for me, and I said it in the beginning of the game, was Morata on Brozovic. That means that Ronaldo was isolated, alone there. Alone, that means that Inter was able, with 2 players, to man mark him and put one defender more into the midfield of Inter. Our midfield was absolutely not aggressive. I think they were scared to have yellow cards and miss the Supercoppa. Who cares about the Supercoppa? Who cares about the Supercoppa today? Tomorrow we'll think about Supercoppa, but today you have to fight. You have to show in the midfield that you are running against, and all the balls you have. Rabiot is 3 meters. You have Bentancur is 3 meters, and the man of the match is the guy alone. He was always alone. It is Barella from Inter. I don't understand that. Generally speaking, can we win the Scudetto or Champions League with that midfield? Well, Yash, I started the video with my first word. I said the Scudetto, we win it. We win it. We will win it. How? I don't know, because I'm not a trainer. I'm not working with the players. I'm not a tactician, but I believe we can do it. Really, more than ever, I believe that we can do it, because this kind of games, Juventus doesn't accept it. We don't accept a game like that. We will have a really big meeting with all the players. We will speak to them, to the team collectively and individually, because this is not what we deserve, and we know it. And I'm sure the tweets will arrive from the player excusing themselves for the performance, but I hope it's the last time that I see it. From now on, I want not 11, because we have 5 subs, so I want 16 Lions that will give everything, every single breath. I want Buffon to scream. I want Chiellini to scream to the player. I want everyone to take leadership. I want Ronaldo to step up a bit and saying what I am saying today. We can't lose that Scudetto. We can't make that Inter is winning this like that easily. This is impossible, guys. I'm pissed off. Well, it's not Chesney alone, guys. It's not Chesney alone. If you want to analyze, and I know now I look a bit like trying to find excuses, but if you want to analyze, we have problems. That's a fact. Problems that are caused also by the new way we are pressing and playing, of what Pirlo is requiring, something that should work, something that is a genius idea, probably, but our players are not ready. And who are the guys that are really good in pressing really high? We have 3 players that are able to do it. We have Matthijs de Ligt, we have Mary Demiral, and we have Giorgio Chiellini in 100% form. Today, Demiral is not ready to play. It was not ready. We saw it in the last game. De Ligt is out, and Chiellini was there, but Chiellini was not at 100%. So if you ask to press quite high, then you leave these kind of spaces, because Bonucci has never been the fastest man on earth, and Chiellini can't go back to the player. So This is something that is difficult. People are saying you are not finding excuses, you are telling the truth. Yeah, but it's not an excuse, it's the reality. Now, the destiny didn't play in our favor, but that doesn't change anything. Tomorrow, Milan will play without two players, Akan Çalhanoğlu and Theo Hernandez. It can happen to everyone. But it's true that in a project, these kind of things, they count. They count a lot. Ciao, Dan. If an unknown player like McKennie became the best midfielder, where are the other midfielders? Paratici had to bring a creative midfielder like Aouar to replace Ramsey. I kind of agree with you. It's not that we didn't try, but my vision since the beginning, and I will not change now. Doing mercato is one of the most difficult things. Why? Because you have players with contracts, and you need some people that wants to buy them. That's one thing. And then the players they also need to have the will to leave. So if players doesn't want to leave and you have no club to buy them, so how do you buy Aouar? Aouar could have been a player for Juve, but the problem was that I always said we need first to sell and then we buy, and we were not able to sell. And the next mercato, the next transfer market will be even more difficult, because on top of doing a transfer market, we will have players like Douglas Costa, Rugani, De Sciglio that will all come back, and we will have to again do the same thing, selling before buying. Only Chiellini I would save today. Conte taught a lesson to Pirlo about tactics. Also, I saw a scary team in the first half. Not acceptable performance. I agree with you, Paolo. I agree with you on Chiellini. Even if he was not 100%, we saw that fighting spirit. We saw that he wanted to and that he tried to. Another one that I want to save is McKennie, because the guy he tried also something to be a bit dangerous in offensive style, and the rest was not there. Chiesa was not there, invisible. Kulusevski, it didn't change the game again. If I could tell you probably what I would do, but again, I'm not the transfer market man. I'm not the director, but probably I would say to Kulusevski this season, you are our fourth striker, and I would put my money on someone in the midfield. Now, you remember what we said? We said the game versus Milan will be decisive if we want to do a transfer market or not, mercato. If we believe in it, we will go for it. Otherwise, it will be difficult. Let's see if the management believe in it and what occasion we have to do something, because like this, it's difficult. It's really difficult. Really, 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 really difficult. Ryan is saying sell the players. Who doesn't love? Yeah, sell the players. Sell the players. Can't sell the players like that. People are missing Dybala. Dybala, he started to be back. Let's be honest, the season of Dybala was absolutely not great, and I said it and I repeat it here. But he started to be a bit more informed. He started to play, to understand a bit more what Pirlo was asking from him, even if it was still not 100%. And then injury. Our defense is absolutely bad. Holy. Sel Bonucci, we need fresh defenders, a good midfielder, and a good striker. I'm so tired of seeing this Juve playing like this. I don't believe it's the men, guys. I don't believe it's the singular men. Even if we know that we have a problem in the midfield, and this is not something new. This is not something that today we discover. We knew it, that we had some difficulties. We saw some beautiful moments, and then we saw some difficult moments. But I think it's how we entered that game. I don't know if it was enough understanding of how decisive the game was, because it was decisive. It is. We can't lie today. It was decisive. decisive for a lot of things. Now the chances are not over because we have so many games to continue to play. So it is not over, but it's difficult. It's difficult. But I believe in it. And let's see if my friend Arif, thank you, Arif, is thinking the same. Out of the Scudetto with 20 games left and with only minus 7 points. People are crazy. The only worry is that one new midfielder will not fix the problem. We probably need two. Regista and attacking midfielder. I agree with you, Arif. We have 20 games to play. And what happened to Juventus with injuries, with players that tested positive, it can happen to every team. So there is time. There is time. I saw I'm 39 years old, guys. I'm supporting Juve since 31 years. I saw a lot more difficult situations where we were able to take over. I saw also in my history Juventus having a big lead at 10 games from the end and then losing it. Everything can happen, but we can't give up. We can't give up like this. We can't just say ciao Scudetto. Now I agree with Arif because it's not just believing it, because believe is beautiful, but we need to readdress some things. We totally need to readdress something. And what do we need to readdress is probably our midfield. Not probably, but it is. You want a fourth striker, use Kulusevski. Kulusevski played really well versus Sampdoria. Kulusevski played really well versus Genoa. Maybe it's because they're a smaller team. I don't know. But Kulusevski said himself, I like to play more near to the goal. Today we had to do that because then Frabotta was out. I don't know if it's really harsh or not. But look, we started January saying that Frabotta would be loaned out, that Bernardeschi would leave, that Khedira would leave. At the moment, they are all there. So if they don't leave, we buy nobody. We buy nobody. And that's one of my biggest fear, guys. One of my biggest fear. I tell you, it's true. I'm a bit worried. To tell you, even you guys, you gave up because we were at 10,600 before the second half, and now you gave up because we went back to 10,500. Even the supporters gave up today. What can I say? Our chances is that in Serie A, there are many teams that can beat Milan and Inter. You can still win the title. But we have to play much better, more consistently. I agree. I'm a bit sad, guys. I'm a bit sad of what I saw today. I'm motivating myself and I try to find the positives, but today it's hard. It's really hard. I'm not even screaming. I was screaming versus Lazio. I was screaming versus Crotone, Benevento, Fiorentina. But not today. Bentancur and Rabiot should never play again. Texas boy Arthur should always start. But Arthur, he didn't play really well this season. Neither. Bentancur, what can I say? I really loved the guy and I saw some potential in it, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with Rodrigo Bentancur. He was scared to have a yellow card. I don't know. Rabiot, like this, you are giving up. You are giving up your chances to be at Juve forever. It's a pity. It's really a pity. Bentancur is quality. He is in a different period, but he started the season bad, then he played a bit better, and now he disappeared again. It's 2 games already. The last game where he was subbed out because he was bad. Today again. Lukaku ate Chiellini this match, but Chiellini is a legend. But I don't know because for me it was a beautiful fight with sometimes Chiellini that was better than Lukaku that was better. But don't forget that Chiellini came back from injury. He was not at 100%. It was really difficult. But for me, it was not really one was better than the other. Lukaku was strong. Was strong today. And kudos to Chiellini that did everything to hold him. And if you see the 2 goals, they are not coming really from Lukaku, but they are coming from Barella, Vidal in the first one, and then Bastoni, Barella. 2 goals. We could have suffered even more. Why we always play ball back? Because there is no solutions offensively, and we also are in a moment where Ronaldo is not performing. Morata is not performing. Remember what I said to Mo El Tactico, and Pirlo didn't listen to me. I said play Kulusevski instead of Morata in the first half. Not that would have changed the world, but I said it because Kulusevski was in form. He was in form. Play him. This is for me one of the big mistakes of Pirlo today. And Stavros is saying, I'm really sad that I hope we can win the Super Cup. Yeah, that can give us a boost, because if you lose and a game versus Inter and a game versus Napoli and the Supercoppa, and you are at -7 from Inter, virtually -4, because we still have to play a game versus Napoli, then it starts mentally to be really hard. Really, really hard. Let me read some words of Pirlo, guys. Le nostre ambizioni rimangono le stesse, un passo falso contro una squadra importante, però in un lungo percorso capita di vivere questi passi falsi. Peccato, perché avevamo serie positiva da portare avanti. Questo atteggiamento non può capitare alla Juventus. So I will translate you guys. The ambitions and our objectives remain the same. So we don't have a Pirlo that is giving up. You say it was absolutely a wrong performance of Juventus. We missed it completely, but the road to the Scudetto is really long, and it can happen that you completely miss a game. Unfortunately, because we had a positive streak to continue, but, and this is what I told you already in the beginning, these kind of behaviors, these kind of attitudes cannot happen at Juventus. And this is what I told you a few minutes ago, why I was confident about winning the Scudetto even with the loss of today. It's because Juventus will not accept what we just saw. I don't accept it. You can't accept it, but Juventus will not. And I'm sorry, I need a bit of sugar because I don't feel well after this disgusting performance. So sorry if I eat. All right, I will fall from my chair. Let's see if I will continue to read the words of Pirlo. Siamo stati troppo timorosi, troppo in balia delle loro giocate, abbiamo pensato poco a fare le nostre. And this is something that I agree with Pirlo. He was analyzing absolutely the game. He was saying that we were too scary today, too scary. And actually, we were more watching and trying to pay attention to Inter than thinking about ourselves. People are asking which yogurt I have. How can you think about these kind of things after the defeat of today? But it's a Danone mocha. I love that. So it's a bit of coffee, but not coffee. We will never give up. Forza Juve. Pirlo is an overrated coach. No, it's not an overrated coach, because if you read the comments of non-Juve supporters, and if you read the comments of 70% of the Juve supporters, then you see that he's absolutely not overrated. Probably I am the one that is overrating him and Agnelli, but I still believe in the project. I believe in the project. What do you expect to change that will win the Scudetto, Beppe? Not convinced we will make big signing in January. No, I don't believe we will make big signings because first of all, we are in a pandemic where we lost 80 million euros due to empty stadiums. the teams has some problems, so they don't want to sell lower than the prices of the players because they need it. Um, why do I think? Really, I think because Juventus is a team, and when we won versus Inter the 3-2, there was a commentator who was saying la Juventus non muore letteralmente mai. That means Juventus never dies, okay? Until it's mathematical, Juventus will fight. And today, like Pirlo said, we missed completely the game, as we did versus Fiorentina, and probably we did in some other games. But the game of today, in mondial vision, because 650 million people were watching this, they were waiting for that game. I believe that we will have some reaction. This is what I count. I count on the fino alla fine. I count on the Forza Juve, like Jonathan is saying. So I don't believe too much in. I don't believe too much in big investments. But first of all, our players will be back. Quadrado, Alexandro, whatever you think about it, but they are so important for rotating all the rest of the team and so on. De Ligt will be back. We will have a Demiral coming in again. Dybala. So I believe, especially a reaction for from Juventus. That's what I believe. And a McKennie that is good. That is but guys, can I tell you the truth? And maybe you will take me as a crazy guy. But today we saw Vidal kissing the badge of Juventus, and then he scored versus us. I will show you. I will show you the video. Let me find it. I have the video here on Twitter. I will show you and mark my words, and I will be really honest with you with what I will say. But let me pin the video when I found it. Here it is. So I will share my screen. Here we are. So watch that video, guys. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. Yeah. So what do we see? We see Vidal, who is an ex-Juve player. He wanted to come back. We didn't. And look at the season of Vidal, except of today. It was not a great season. So it was a smart choice of Juventus not doing it. But he's playing with the archie rival, the biggest rival of the world, in a decisive game, a really important game, and he's kissing the badge of Juve like this. I promise you, give me some examples if you are able to. I never saw in my entire life someone from another team kissing the badge. Who did it? A player from Inter, to the Scudetto of Juve, to the badge, the logo of Juventus. This is forever. This is forever. That will stay, that kiss from an Inter player to Juventus. And I prefer today to lose than seeing my players, Chiellini, McKennie, whatever player kissing the badge of Inter. I prefer today the 2-0 than this, because this is really harsh. Really harsh. I bought stock in Juve. It's cheap right now. Look, I can't, guys. I can't. I will never push people to buy. But Gio is maybe even more positive as I am, because it's a smart move. If you buy stock today, Juventus is Juventus. Juventus never die. So it makes totally sense, and it proves that Juventus will come back. I need to check something, guys. An important one. It's in 30 minutes. Okay. No, don't be totally negative. But what we saw today, it's difficult. So I understand perfectly. Giuseppe, one of many Pirlo mistakes of today's this game on Pirlo, not on the team. Sorry. Yes. I agree. Don't be sorry, because I would be a liar if I say that Pirlo did well. On the other hand, if you were Pirlo, what would you have done? What would you have done today in terms of men's? I'm speaking about men's. There was not a lot of choices. There was not a lot of choices. I said put Kulusevski instead of Morata, uh, and probably Bernardeschi instead of Frabotta. But would that have been really decisive? I don't know. We will never know. Then one of the mistakes of Pirlo is probably that he was not able to wake them up before the game. Maybe. What else? I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. I don't know. It's I agree with Pirlo, but we have 20, I believe, 20 games to play. So it's a lot. It's really a lot. And don't forget, we have one game to play. So virtually, we're still at -4. Alessandro is coming saying Forza Inter. Today, I don't know if I have to say it in Italian or in English. I will say it in English. Today, you deserve to win. You deserve to win, Alessandro. But Alessandro, look, wait, Alessandro. I have an image for you. Oh, let me show you, Alessandro. We know. I don't want to create polemics, and you have the win because you played better, but whatever. We know that you love Juventus deep in your heart, guys. Inter fans, you love Juventus. You want to kiss the badge. You want to kiss the badge. We know it. This is, you want to be like Juventus. We know it. We know. This is the truth. I don't want to, it's not because I'm angry today because we lost, but the history is speaking again and again and again and again. I prefer today losing 2-0 and saying, okay, I lost 2-0. And the world saw that we were not good, but then we will celebrate at the end of the year with the Scudetto, and we will forget about that 2-0. I will forget. Nobody will think about it, but this, let me put myself bigger. This Inter kissing the badge of Juve forever, forever, forever. Inter kissing the badge of Juventus, FC Football Club. It's how you want, huh? But that shame I would never accept. I would never accept. Never accept that the player of Juve kiss the badge of Inter in the camera, in front of the world. I would be ashamed. If I was an Inter fan, I would stay quiet. I would not even celebrate the 2-0. I would close the television, the radio, the window at my house, the internet, the Wi-Fi. And I would go next to the garbage, probably in the garbage, closing the garbage, and I will never put my face again into the world. I will never put my face into the world saying that I am an Inter fan, kissing the badge of Juve. But if you want to say Forza Inter, you can say. It's not a matter of man, it's a matter of tactics. Contes, Inter always does the same thing. Pirlo did nothing to stop Inter boring movement. It's true. We were surclassed, and now we are speaking about that kiss here. But it's true. We were surclassed, and we were not even able to react. Inter was stronger today. Inter is not a really strong team, but Inter was stronger today. everywhere. They were able to find the right tactics. Conte was smarter as Pirlo today. The players had more desire to win. They had the eye of the tiger. They wanted to do it, and they showed it. They show it. So I agree with them. We were not able to react. So, but I see some comments comparing Allegri with Pirlo, with strong words, guys. How do you compare a coach that is as it probably 22nd game with a coach of so many years of experience? Juventus went for, yeah, but sure, Allegri was better, but it's a different play. And I'm laughing now because how many of you were the Allegri out? How many? Be honest, be really honest. How many said we don't want Allegri anymore because we are playing boring football? Do you remember or do you forgot about it? How many said Allegri out? How many? Allegri had one way of playing, a winning way of playing, but we took another road. We took the road of trying to win with also a beautiful football. We tried with our friend Maurizio Sarri that just joined, saying that Barella kissed Juve's badge. Who kiss, he will score. I don't know. I didn't see if Barella kissed the Juve's badge. I saw Vidal, and you can all see it. By the way, enough is enough. We'll stop. The world saw it, but guys, we tried with Massimo Maurizio Sarri. The problem was incompatibility in terms of style of men. We saw it, and then we went for Pirlo, who has the style of Juve, has a great vision, has great ideas, needs time, and luck is not with us. So, but speak about Paratici. I'm a big fan of Paratici in terms of what he was doing for how long? 9 years under Marotta. Great scout, amazing man in terms of team management, in terms of identifying great players, and so on and so on. Paratici probably has some. There was a new structure at Juve, and he was alone, and he had to deal. And I will tell you really honestly, I'm not ass licking or not, but he has to deal with old mistakes, with renewals of Matuidi, Mandzukic, Khedira, that were not able to sell because they didn't want to leave. Like Khedira is now still not wanting to leave. So the first real mercato that Paratici was able to do was this year. And what a mercato in the middle of a pandemic where you had to pay attention to what you do because you don't have the finance of 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So it's really first mercato where he said, okay, this is the mercato, the transfer market of Paratici was now. And how difficult was it? By the way, Enlightened Bus, I believe that you sent me some insults the last day with your account. I have to check it again. I'm not sure, but I believe it was you. So I don't know why you were insulting me, but I take it. But no, rational option. I like Paratici, but we have to check it the 360 degrees. Before, it was still linked with old promises from Beppe Marotta. Before leaving, he gave us a few poisonous gifts, and then when he had to do a mercato, he did actually, for me, the best that he could do, because don't forget, Kulusevski is a potential really great player. that is for the first time playing in a big team. McKennie is there. Then we have Arthur Pjanic, that for me financially is an epic transfer. Who else? Morata with a beautiful formula. Chiesa, that today missed the game, but I don't know. What else can we say about Paratici's mercato of this season? Do we still miss something? Yes. But was it easy to do something? I don't know. 16 May 2021, we win the Scudetto at home against Inter. Mark the date. I'm not the only one, guys. I'm not the only one who is saying it. And thank you, Nini, for believing it, because I believe in it. Who else do we have? We have some comments here. Let me try to read some comments, guys. This game showed me we need a creative midfielder, but it's not this game. We know it. We speak about it every single game. At least they came back. They came back. The 10,600. Luckily, that's something else. You see, I was able to convince you because you left me alone. You went from 10.6 to 10.5, and now you came back. But we have il Marchese Bianconero. Ciao Matteo. Difficile oggi, difficile. Io ci credo. Comunque io ci credo. Perché te lo spiego molto velocemente, se ci sei ancora. Una sconfitta così non può passare alla Juventus, e da domani si risveglieranno. Molto facile. Never. Maybe my daughters. They are jealous because I watch you. Okay, that's great. Because I was like, I don't understand. Ci sono, sì. No, è vero. Per una sconfitta così non passa la Juve. Da questa sera ci saranno alcuni meeting. Non può essere possibile. Qualcosa di così io in tanti anni è difficile da accettare. Difficult, guys. Really difficult. Look at that. Shehzad is putting. I think this is actually, this sign is the recap of the game. Mi aspetto una strigliata a partire di stasera nello spogliatoio. Ora dobbiamo iniziare a macinare punti. Non sono più ammessi errore. Look, Matteo is saying what I just said to you. Matteo, by the way, he has a YouTube channel in Italian. Really great guy. So if you are understanding Italian or you want to learn Italian, follow Matteo. But he's saying, I expect a chaos in the locker room, which really management that will wake up the locker room, the players, one by one and collectively. And from now on, we will have to start winning points without any loss. Ciao Ensar, ciao. You see? E c'è anche Murat che dice grazie per il follow su Twitter, comunque sarà per me, dato che tifo anche il Barça. C'è la taccia, infatti. No, il piacere di seguirti, Murat. I sub to il Marchese Bianconero. Grazie Mattias. I love that. Embarrassing performance. Inter deserve to win. We need midfielders. Forza Juve always. But yeah, it's true. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. We have to be honest. Juve ratings from Romeo Agresti. Ooh. You know, when we win 5-0, it's putting really bad scores. Players with 5. When we win 3-0. So let's see. Let's see now with the disaster performance. Szczesny 6. I have to agree because Szczesny, what do you want him to do? Danilo 5, Bonucci 5, Chiellini 5.5, Frabotta 4, Bernardeschi 5, Chiesa 5, Rabiot 4, McKennie 6, Bentancur 4.5, Ramsey 4.5, Kulusevski 5.5, Morata 5, Cristiano Ronaldo 5.5. You know what? You know what? Romeo Agresti is the GOAT today because it's true. You see, 6. That's what I told you. McKennie, the best. He tried. Chiellini was the best out of the defense. Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree with Romeo Agresti. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Giacomo. But you saw that it's not the Chiellini from the past, and Inter missed a lot. But the fighting spirit is not enough. It's not enough. He did some beautiful things, but if Inter was a bit more concentrated, then they could have killed us today. They could have killed us. Um, for me, CR7 5, not 5.5. Maybe Chiellini 6. Yeah, probably. Yeah, can be. Frabotta, it's not at the level. Today he was playing his career. If today he was doing a top performance, today Frabotta was he had a beautiful career. I don't know if it was at Juve or not, but he could have had a beautiful career. He missed it. Pogba, I told you that I wanted Pogba really a lot, but the destiny is not in the favor of Juventus. You know why? Because I will tell you. Donnarumma last year of contract. He can sign with whoever he wants, okay? And if Milan was doing the disaster seasons like they were used to do, he would have gone to Juve. I can guarantee you. I can sign you on a paper now. But Milan is first. And probably they will go into Champions League. I don't know if they will win the Scudetto or not. I don't believe so because I told you Juventus will win it. But going into Champions League for Donnarumma, he will continue with Milan. So we will miss Donnarumma. Pogba could have been sold in January if Manchester United was doing the disaster season that they were used to do. But no, this year they decided to fight back for the title. So why would Manchester United sell Pogba now? Even Pogba, he went to Manchester United to win. Can be epic for him. So please, Robert. So I believe ciao Pogba, ciao Donnarumma. Pogba probably chances in the summer, Donnarumma not even. And I'm pissed off because you see the destiny that can change so many things. And I don't agree with Mayet. You see, he's there, Allegri. So I really love him, but I would not. We stick together, live ahead. We took a decision, we go for it. And we stick together all together. Do you agree with me? Since COVID-19 started, the problem of Juventus started and continued till today. Even Sarri was a beast before coronavirus came. But a beast, I don't know. Probably a beast in behavior because he went into the front in front of the camera, putting his finger in the nose, doing like this, and then was smoking and was doing crazy things. So beast, yes. Now a beast, I don't know, because we played great games in the beginning, but also less good games. Coronavirus was really difficult, but I would not put it on really the crisis of coronavirus. I think that the locker room, they said goodbye to Sarri immediately. So they were not following him. But it's true, if you look really a point like that, the moment is not great for Juventus. You see, sorry, the beast. I mean, it's true, Siamak. I'm sorry to say, with all the respect, because like Robert is saying, Sarri was not the character of Juve. We should bring all the legends and teach all the younger for what it's like to play like Juve and to deserve Juve. But we have some, but it's not even working. I spoke on Twitch the last time. I spoke and I said that uh, Buffon versus Sassuolo in 2016. He spoke to the team and he was able to wake them up. And then we saw what happened with Torino, and then 15 games, 50 win in a row in Serie A. This time it's not even working. The legends are there, but I don't know what they are doing, or at least it's not working. Uh, we must be better against Napoli, who scored 6 today. Buy Locatelli for next year and scrap Ramsey. Well, look at you see, this is also the transfer market, and because you say, yeah, but the Paratici is not good, blah 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 blah. It's not a mystery. Paratici, he tried to buy Locatelli, so the idea was there. We had some money on the table, but they were asking 40 million for Locatelli in a crisis of pandemic. Are you out of mind? They are correct, Sassuolo, because they had some ambitions and they said we will keep Boga, we will keep Locatelli. The idea was there. Now I know that some teams are even interested and the price will be probably even higher, but who sane of mind would say I give 40 million to Locatelli in the beginning of the season? Not me, not me. But I agree, he would be perfect. I saw Sarri. I think he's not really happy. I don't know if he heard my comments about him being a beast, but we will see. But Air is thank you, by the way, thank you. He's saying McKennie and Kulusevski play with a lot of heart. That's what we need. They join and they buy into the Juve heart. We can still win the league. Grazie, Air is. Yeah, I agree. McKennie, I said it. I wrote it immediately on Twitter. I said yes, 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 yes. Immense player, a future star. It's already in our heart, but a future star of Juve. And then Maurizio Sarri, that I said that was a beast. He commented something. Let's see what he said. Thanks, guys. I missed you. Agnelli knows my number. Hey, I don't believe that Agnelli will call you, Sarri. I don't believe that Agnelli will call you. With all the respect. By the way, we are still paying you. We are still paying you. So be happy. Be happy, Sarri. Juve need an attacking midfielder to bring the team forward like De Paul. Pirlo needs better players. What the summer budget? They also need a center back. Well, a center back, yes, probably, because we have. Let's be clear. Who do we have? We have Demiral, De Ligt, Bonucci, Chiellini. This was the season for Demiral and De Ligt to start playing together, to be actually from next year on the starting duo. Unfortunately, we are in January. They played one game together this season. One. When you speak of bad luck, okay? But Chiellini will probably retire, so you need one. Absolutely. Who will it be? I don't know. There is a Sergio Ramos for free, but he's asking 12 million salary. We don't have that money for a 35 years old player. We already have someone who's having a lot of millions, so I don't know. We are asking to take back Romero from Atalanta. Then an attacking midfielder, yes. And De Paul, if it will be De Paul, De Paul was Juventus is interesting in De Paul. Yes, the problem is that the Udinese said immediately that they will not. Pierpaolo Marino, he's the managing director. He said we will not sell him. Aiden is going to bed. Ciao, Aiden. Ciao, my friend. You know what I wrote on Twitter, guys, for the people that are still there? I will show it. I wrote on Twitter. Wait. Oh, ciao, my friend. Ciao, my friend. Long time ago. Juve needs a fast and skillful wing back. Well, wing back, we have enough. So I wrote two things. McKennie is a great player. 245 likes, so people agreed. And then I said, I write it here, star it. Juventus will win the Scudetto and we will celebrate the 10th in a row. Forza Juve. Let's see the comments of what people were saying on that tweet. Let's see. You shouldn't have invited an Inter fan to your channel today. Must have giving us bad luck. Yeah, probably. Then it's my fault. It's getting more difficult, but we should have faith always. I'm keeping the faith. You see, some people are quite positive. Pepe, I fear your passion is blinding you. Non arriviamo neanche farà le prime 4, Giuseppe. We will not even come to the 4 first. You see, it's a mix. Huh? I wish you are right, but I really doubt it. This is not even a comment. Fino alla fine, brother. We were outmatched and outsmart, but we are Juventus. You see, some positivity. No chance. Fino alla fine, without signing a strong midfielder, no way. I will write it down, but it's just not possible. Lol, who cares about Scudetto? I want Champions League. Not this time, buddy. Look at that. L'Avvocato is giving a beautiful picture. Maurizio Romeo, a great friend of mine, is saying, anch'io lo dico da mesi e non me lo rimangio nemmeno dopo questa sera. I say it since months and I am not giving up tonight. I love that. Surely, I agree. People are laughing. Mertens. They found me, the Napoli fans, and then they will cry. I will stop with this comment. Happy and proud to follow you. We need people like that. You see? I'm happy. What are your comments, guys? Am I crazy or not? Who believes in it? If you believe, say yes. If you don't believe, say no. No judgment, guys. I know that it was hard, but let me know. Let me know. And this, guys, this is really difficult. Really. No for Galfi. No. Sam. The first yes. Eric is saying yes. Io ci credo. Hashtag. Oh, I love. No, I was not doubting that you would say no. Shezad is saying yes. Money, yes. Evert, yes. No. For Adika, yes. Yes. I think best thing to do is get out from Champions League and from Cup. Then we can have much time. And Pirlo maybe can learn something. This is really what who did that? Going out of all the cups and then losing. Lazio. Lazio did that. You remember? Imagine you give up in Champions League. Okay, you lose versus Porto. This is not the mentality of Juve. Imagine you lose versus Porto, then you are 3 months in lockdown, and we start again with games every 3 days, and then you are F. Because Lazio did that strategy last year to win the Scudetto, and then a pandemic came, and they had to play anyway every 3 days, and then they were crying. So that's really dangerous to do. But I understand the philosophy, but that's really dangerous. And that's not the mentality of Juve. Yes, but it will be really difficult. But yeah, absolutely. Nobody said that it will be easier. Think back to the horoscope you told us about in the beginning of the year. Can I find it back? Wait, let me try to show you. I think I have it, Wait, because I keep everything, but sometimes I put in my hard disk. Let's see if I can find it, because I'm sure I have it. I just need to find it. Wait, guys. The horror. Here it is. I have it. You see? Quite structured, Giuseppe. So I will show you. I will read you this. And tell me if you believe in it or not. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to believe in horoscope, but it's quite funny. It's funny. Why? I will show you. The horoscope is saying, and I'm not joking, guys. It's not me. It's the horoscope of the 2nd of January. Okay, so they're saying at May the star will shine. Okay, at May the star will shine of Juventus. Super CR7 also in Europe. Let me check where it is written. Okay, Dybala. The stars will be shining for Morata, but also for Dybala. And then look at that. the astrology of Paolo has characteristics really similar to Cristiano Ronaldo. But the difference with Ronaldo is that for him, the beginning of the year will be still difficult for Dybala because he will still be a bit more on the bench and he will have some physical problems because of March will go with the Taurus. I have no idea what she's talking about. Uh, but then he will recuperate and he will finish the year really, really, really great. And then she's also saying that Juventus will win again in Serie A and Super CR7 also in Europe. See, guys, I told you, the horoscope. I'm joking, guys, for sure, but this is written. So the horoscope that I told you, the astrology of Juventus, is that Juventus will still have difficulties where a lot of people will doubt about Juve still in the beginning, but then Juventus will come back and will win in Serie A and even chances in Champions League. Oh, if it happens. If it happens. She's hot, Giuseppe, believe her. I don't know if she's hot. I don't know. Lorella. I don't know her. But I want to believe in her. Lorella. In Lorella, we believe. Hashtag. Please be right, Lorella. Please. Too bad that we lost tonight with not so good performance. It was a disgusting performance, not only at the start, but I was impressed with the game in the last 30 minutes. I think they did well in the 30 minutes. To be honest, it was really a disaster. A disaster for me. All game, really bad. Yeah. I agree a bit with your comment. No, my girlfriend. I love my wife, guys. A horoscope. It's funny. It's a funny time now. It's a funny time. Shezad, thank you, Shezad. Tell me where you're from, because from Europe. I don't know what country. Let me know from what country you are. Beppe, even if we lose this Scudetto this year, we will support Juve until the end, year after year, in good days and in the bad. Fino alla fine. This is the mentality, guys, and this is the beauty of football. Imagine the supporters of Sassuolo, Torino, Benevento, Crotone, Inter, Milan. They never win. What do? They stop supporting their team. So if we are not there to support our own team after some losses, that would be difficult. See, she was prettier from distance, indeed. But okay, yeah, I don't know. It's a picture, guys. It's a picture. Probably she's more beautiful. I don't lie. I don't lie. It's not me. It's the fault of Robert. Okay, it's Robert that was speaking about the hot horoscope, not me. Not me. So I take distance. I take social distancing from this comment, guys. But I will answer the question. No, she doesn't speak English. Paratici is completely incompetent. We spoke about it, and I don't agree. He had 6 years to buy one world-class midfielder. It's not true. Since 2015, when Pirlo was an active player, we didn't bring creative midfielder. No, I don't agree. It's true. It's true that we still didn't replace Pogba, Pirlo, Vidal as we should. I agree with that. Put it on Paratici. I don't agree. Because first it was Marotta who was deciding, not Paratici. Paratici was more, scouting players, contacting players, making sure that it was ready, and then they decided in a team. So partially, yes. But then I explained already about Paratici. For me, he had a really difficult first two mercato with one mercato with really difficult promises made to players that didn't want to leave the club. Matuidi, Higuain, Khedira, Dybala, even Dybala didn't want to leave. We had to sell Keane, for example, because we were obliged to Keane, Spinazzola, because we couldn't do the mercato that we wanted. And this year, where we could finally do something really great, we had a pandemic. But that doesn't mean that he didn't do mistakes, okay? But now to say completely incompetent, I don't agree. Now that Juventus never bought the player that could have made the difference, that's a mistake. And if we speak about Ramsey, Ramsey could have been the player that could have made the difference, but unfortunately, it was a big risk for his injuries. And this is for me, if you sorry, if you tell me that Paratici did a mistake with Ramsey, I agree with you, because how great the player also is, we knew of his injuries. I will read it because Ayush is pushing. We will gonna win this Scudetto for sure, 10 in a row. Mark my word. Inter merda, Inter gu, Inter tatti, Inter merda. Fans, listen, we will win. And Forza Juve until at the end. We have 20 games. That's a really positive message. Only Juve have pandemic, not other clubs. Come on, Beppe. No. That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. Absolutely not. The pandemic is general, but who did Real Madrid buy this season? Who did Barcelona buy? They made a swap with Juventus for profit with Pjanic. Do you really think that in a normal mercato Barcelona will buy Pjanic? Guys, be honest. No. Liverpool, who did they buy? I don't know. The only one that did mercato was Chelsea. Why? Because for 2 years they were not able to do transfer market. They saved a lot of money. Abramovich has a lot of money. They saved money and they spent. And look at the result that they are doing now. I don't know where is Chelsea, but I don't believe they are in top 4. So you see, Stavros is saying what I'm just saying. Only Chelsea was doing the mercato, so it's for everyone. But if we speak especially about Paratici is incompetent, I don't agree. But it's everyone that had a really difficult one. Yeah, Thiago, it's true, and cheap, by the way, cheap. It's true. Pay attention. Liverpool, they won the title in Premier League. Don't forget, Premier League have a lot more potential of salary to pay. So you have also competitors. Huh? Chelsea is 7th. See, so Alaba to Juve. But Juve was interested in Alaba, but Alaba wants to go to Real Madrid or I think or Barcelona, I don't know, or Premier League, but he doesn't want to go to Juve. So we already have players that needs to be a bit more attached to the badge. So I don't want to sign another one. That's for me a real great thing. We shouldn't have lost points to Crotone, Atalanta, Benevento, Lazio, last minute goal, disaster goal. Because then today we would probably speak about another game. Juve should not get all players for free, but now we stopped. Huh? Luckily, for this summer, sell Bernardeschi, Rabiot, Bentancur, Ramsey, Bonucci, and buy Pogba and Locatelli, and maybe a striker like Malan or Depay, and bring back Romero. We are trying for Romero. I believe that the list of players that you mentioned, yeah, even Rabiot, he was on the out market this season. If not for COVID, Pogba would have came last summer, as confirmed by Agresti and Fabrizio Romano. You see? It's true. By the way, normally it's 99.9% because you never know what happened. But on Thursday, Romeo Agresti will be on the channel. Let's see. I'm curious to hear the last news of Mercato, especially because it will be 10 days left until the end of the market. So Romeo Agresti will be here. We will speak about the Super Cup versus Napoli the day before, and then we will speak about the transfer market. So could be great. No. She speaks French. My wife, she speaks French. Romeo, yeah, it will be there on Thursday. I don't know what time yet. I have to check with him. Bonucci is linked with PSG. Didn't know. Here on YouTube, this channel. It's Reynolds confirmed. No, it's not 100% confirmed yet. We were really near and blah blah blah, but I think he's waiting for his double passport to travel, and from the moment the visa and so on is ready, then he will go. Giuseppe, Pirlo ci ha indovinato. Sarà come una finale di Champions. It will be like that. It will be a final of Champions. True. Ciao Giuseppe, che ne pensi di Mandzukic al Milan? I have to answer about my thoughts about wait. I will answer that, but first I need to answer to Luca because he's saying Forza Inter, and he's right. Luca, you deserve to win today, Luca. You know I'm a fan of Juventus, but I try to be honest. Luca, you deserve to win, Luca. So, congratulations for Inter. But Luca, I need to show you something, Luca. If you are still here, I prefer today to lose than seeing this. And you do what you want, Luca, if you want to say Forza Juve, but look what Inter players do. They kiss the badge of Juve. If you are proud, better for you. I would not be proud. I would not be proud. I told it that to another Inter supporter. I will go in the garbage. I will hide myself forever. And I will do it every time now, guys. It's forever. By the way, you did so well in the final for Pitch for Twitch. You were the real winner. I got so emotional of your Allianz Stadium story. That was the peak of the tournament. Thank you, Robert. Yeah. That was my favorite moment as well. I don't know who was following it, but from the chat, but that was my favorite moment as well. This one and the first time I had to comment that Zaza goal was nice, but especially the Allianz Stadium was great because until there I was always showing a more dynamic Giuseppe, really fast speaking and so on, and I wanted to show a Giuseppe a bit more chill, mature, emotional, that could enter in the heart of the people. So that's the card I played there, and I think I did well because it came from the heart. And that game, guys, was that inauguration was so great. It was incredible. But I'm super happy. Wait, I changed my microphone. 1 second. I need to buy a computer, but it's because here I have to change the microphone when I'm out of battery, so it's really annoying. But now I'm working. By the way, I'm working with the cable internet, and it's going a lot better in quality, I believe. I hope so. But yeah, no, I really did my best, and I'm super proud, super happy to have won that. Yeah, really. Why are we playing with Ramsey and Bentancur and Rabiot? Why not with Arthur and McKennie? Ma McKennie non aveva i 90 minuti nelle gambe, già un miracolo che c'era oggi, e Arthur per adesso non funziona nel gioco di Pirlo. Dunque dovevamo giocare così. Giuseppe, the next big game is on Wednesday, Supercoppa Italia. It is a must win. Victory against Napoli will be crucial on the psychological side for the whole Juventus team. Very important match. I will tell you, to be honest, if we won today and we lost in the Supercoppa, I would have been okay. I prefer to win today than the Supercoppa. Now that we lost today, it will be psychologically an important one, a really important one. Do you think that we must play 3-5-2? But we play a 3-5-2. We play a 3-5-2. It's not a 4-4-2. We play a 3-5-2 with the three defenders, Danilo, Bonucci, Chiellini, and then on the left we had Frabotta Chiesa, and then in the middle we had Ramsey, Rabiot, and Bentancur, so the five in the middle, and then Morata, Cristiano, Ronaldo. So it's a 5 when we have the ball. We go for both, not one or the other. Buffon is going to get this Champions League winners medal. He will get his hand on the trophy. He deserves it, he needs it, and he wants it. That would be the dream, the real dream, absolutely. Beppe, I love the Master Roshi figure behind you. Shout out to Roshi. Where is here? Wait. I don't know why today. Here is. I love him as well. I love because it represents me. Shout out. Don't put Vidal's video. That's making me high. It's true. It's true, Maurizio. It's true. What he did today was crazy. How can you do that? How can you do that? That's crazy. Really, really, really. Arthur is good in games where you have to keep the ball, and McKennie has to play all the time. But that's also what I was. I believe that number 10 role that Pirlo is looking. I think we have him, and it's McKennie. So he has to play all the time. I agree. The destiny is against us because there's too much COVID, too many bad referees. Arthur bought for 80 million and the wrong type of Pirlo. Donnarumma, Pogba too. But Bernardeschi and Khedira don't want to leave. Yeah, it's a lot if you count all these things together. But all teams have problems. So. What's on the back of the shirt? Dybala. I had Dybala. Probably I jinxed his year, unfortunately, because he was playing so well until I bought his shirt, and then drama. But I don't know, guys. It's only speculations. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But also there, completely missed the second half. I don't know what happened. Beppe, am I invisible? No, I see you, Lucas. I see you. Yeah, I have 2 shirts of Ronaldo. Yeah. Why is Juve so bad and trash? With the logo of Barcelona. So I will not answer. Bentancur must improve. Yeah. What do you expect from Cristiano? That he takes the ball from our box dribble against all Inter players and score. This is a team sport, guys. Even the best is nothing without teammates. But I don't know. We were not even speaking about Cristiano Ronaldo today. The greatest. I don't know. Nobody expects something. We were really chill today. The team played bad. Ronaldo played bad. Morata played bad. Pirlo did bad. Juventus did bad. The only one that was fighting was Chiellini, but even him, he has not a perfect performance, but he did quite okay. And McKennie entered really well, the only one. But Ronaldo played bad. He played bad, and it's not the first game, because you can say one game, two game. Today I was less worried about Ronaldo than the other games. The other games I was even at a certain moment even not happy and pissed off with Ronaldo. This time no, because the whole team was bad. And then I agree with you. What do you expect from Cristiano Ronaldo? Today, but at a certain moment he missed like easy passes because he was not in the game as the rest of Juve. So all the team. I was talking about how Juve doesn't have the players to play 3-5-2. They have more wingers than strikers, and still play 3-5-2. Conte's DNA is in Pirlo. Um, we don't play a real 3-5-2. It's a hybrid. But we should have the players, because we have Chiesa to play there. Normally we have Quadrado, we have Alexandro, so we have players to play on the wings. Even Kulusevski should play there. No, I heard. I don't know, because I heard that he was injured as well, like Dybala, 15 days, 20 days. But guys, Rafinha, don't start with Rafinha, not Rafinha. Rafinha, don't start with Rafinha is the best of the world, because he entered, he did really great and the first minutes. Then he played a few nice balls and then he scored a goal. But now to say Rafinha will be the savior of Juventus, I think that Pirlo has to change. Why we still play with Ramsey? I think that when something is not working, you should change. Yes, okay, but I'm not a big fan of Ramsey. Not because I think he's really good, but I think it's not a man that we can trust on because of his physical conditions. But now, when we say that Ramsey is not working, I think that's a bit exaggerated, because Ramsey played really well when he played. A lot of games he did really well. So Ramsey, for me, if you look at the season, he was not bad. By the way, he's probably the one that interpret the role now quite okay, that understand how Pirlo wants to play. Where do you think we will get the money for permanently buying of Chiesa, McKennie, Morata if we want to buy some other players too? I mean, it's difficult. That's what I'm telling you guys. It's difficult. McKennie is not it's not expensive. Morata, we don't have to buy him immediately because we have 2 years and we can even extend. I believe we pay at least 10 million a year and then we pay the difference, so we have time. Chiesa as well, if I'm not right. So these 3 signings, they don't need an immediate buy, except of McKennie. That we will do, and it's not even expensive. My problem is that probably we'll have a lot of players coming back that we will have to sell. That's true. No. After 10 minutes from start was clearly Rabiot not in the game. I agree, Alessandro. I agree. After 1 minute, you saw it. I agree. I don't think we will buy Morata. Hey, guys, you will take me as a crazy, but you remember what I said since the beginning? I said I don't want Morata because I like him emotionally, it's in my heart, but I don't know if Morata is the right player for Juventus, because I remember a Morata that mentally was not really the strongest one, okay? And then he arrived at Juve and he impressed everybody, myself as well, because he played wow. But when did he play it really wow? especially in the moment where Ronaldo was at home, because he was COVID positive. And all these days, Morata was performing super well. Why? Because he was a referring point of Juve, and every ball that he was touching, it was or VER or it was goal. So he was in a shining moment of Morata touching balls and scoring. But I always said, and the people that are watching always the channel here or on JB World, where I will be Tuesday again, I always said, pay attention. From the moment Ronaldo will be there again, he will have another role, but pay attention, because from the moment that Morata will not score for 1, 2, 3 game or performing well, let's see how Morata will react to that moment. So, will we buy Morata? I don't know. I would not risk immediately, personally, yeah. Even if, again, I like the player. That's fireworks fault, and Morata forgot the glasses. Oh, that fireworks, that was so cringe, guys. This was so cringe, so so not respectful. Because in Belgium, for example, in the 1st of January, for New Year, nobody was allowed to use fireworks. Okay, it was not allowed, for respect, for blah blah blah, for blah blah blah, COVID and so on. And today, Inter, they do fireworks. Maybe it's the fireworks that they had at home stored, because the one they thought they would celebrate the Scudetto with last year with, and then they had too much in stock. That's why they played it today. But wow, it was cringe, guys. You see, also in Germany, it was not allowed. You see, a lot of countries it's not allowed, and today they do the fireworks. I miss Spinazzola. Oh, I just thinking about my fantasy league today. A disaster. Pooh, disaster. I believe. I was first in the ranking. Now Milan still has to play tomorrow, but 26 point. Oh my God. Bonucci 0, Ronaldo 2, McKennie 1. Drama. The problem is we have no B plan. I don't speak about B plan. Lair. No, because B plan, it let me think of Conte. It was allowed in London. Okay. I didn't like, especially, and if you really want to do it, stop it before the game start, because how can you start a game with fireworks, players they cannot even speak, then Bonucci loses his eye in the beginning of the game. I agree with that. I agree. Let's think positive until the end. I agree with you. What about to get? Rugani is not even playing with Rennes. For sure, he will come back. Unfortunately, he will come back. That's the problem. And Romero, we made a bad deal because we said 2 years and option to buy of 15 million for Atalanta. Now we are trying to negotiate to have him back, but the firework. Is that the new phrase? Am I invisible or something? No, guys, I'm tired for GJust Pizza. I'm super tired. I'm pissed off of the game. I see that. I said, if everyone is healthy and we are going into the Champions League final, what is the lineup? I don't know. I don't know. Today, I don't know. But going in a 4-3-3, if you go in a 4-3-3, that means that you throw away all your signings of the summer. With the players we have today, it's impossible. Tomorrow, if we buy new players, maybe yes, but today, no. Don't forget the horoscope lady. She said, people will doubt. No, today I have to. Tomorrow I have to work. Oh shit! It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, guys. If you want to, we round up. We finish 2-3 more questions, quick ones, and then we say goodbye to everyone. Me too, Julian. Me too. Me too. Ciao, Julian. Me neither. Because that's always what I do after the live. Because I spoke so much and I have the emotion, I have to chill a bit out, so I will not sleep directly. I think if we win versus Porto, we will get Madrid in the quarters, maybe. Bernardeschi must leave. Roberto Baggio, ciao Roberto. Sì. Delusione, infatti, e non solo per il risultato, però anche per come abbiamo giocato. Go to sleep, Jay. We are all tired. Better luck on Wednesday and with a first cup for our mister, hopefully. Hopefully. I want to say, I will start to say goodbye to the people. Thank you again for following your heroes, guys. Good night, Julian. Good night, my friend Adam, that supported me on Twitch as hell. Thank you, Adam, really. Buonanotte, Alessio. Ciao, Ali. Usi, don't cry. Don't cry. Ciao, Lucas. Dexter, Aziz John, my great friend. I will not forget this one, guys. Even if we win, I will not forget. Ciao, Pro Boscigno. It's not the end. We will win. We will win. Ciao, Cristiano. Ciao, Air Ace. Buonanotte, Jewel FX, Stavros. No news, but Thursday, Romeo Agresti will be on the channel the day after Supercoppa. Yes, it's a final Wednesday. Bonne nuit, Mo. Ciao, Alessandro. Roberto Baggio, ciao. Ciao, Mattias. The other side of the pond that discovered the channel 2-3 weeks ago. Thank you for following. It's a pleasure, really. Ciao, Michael. Hamid. Ciao, Robert. No, I was looking at the comment. I have no idea what he's talking about, Hamid. But ciao, Arbi, Usi, Aiden, at 64, Agung, Francesco, Aliabas. Good night. We will win the league. Inter will be greeting. I agree. Ciao, guys. Ciao to everyone. Ciao. Good night.